Welcome to our workshop. Actually, this workshop was originally scheduled to be in a physical location, but thankfully we are able to do it online. So we're able to get people from not only from Barcelona, which we're based on, and by the way, we're in lockdown thanks to the coronavirus. But this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the situation and learn how to build your business. So I'm going to jump straight in because I'm sure you're all very excited. I know that I am, because this is just it's just a great opportunity to take advantage of the time that we have. And I'm going to start. Okay, so first of all, the original event was supposed to take place in the Pot Lab. Check them out. Please check them out. They're a co-working space as well as an area for conferences. You can, if you ever want to do a live event, they have projectors and drinks and snacks and complete catering and assistance. So please check them out. They are our partner for this workshop. Now, I'd like to talk a little bit about who this presentation is for. Just make sure you didn't wander into the wrong room. If you are a first-time entrepreneur, if you are just starting out, you just quit your job, or you're thinking of quitting your job, or you're very happy with your job, but you have some free time and you want to generate income, this is a place for you. We're going to show you step-by-step how to do that. Also, if you are currently on Amazon, then and you're looking for an existing stream of income, this also is the presentation for you. We're going to show you a business model that maybe you were aware of, maybe not, maybe you're aware of, but you didn't know how to do it. We're going to show you how to do it. And anybody who is an online entrepreneur and wants to expand, start a new business, they're tired of their old business, or they want to augment their old business because the business is already running, this is a presentation for you. Now, a little bit about ourselves. My name is Ari. I hold a bachelor's degree in computer science and mathematics from the Jerusalem University in Israel, and I'm a graduate of the INSEAD Business School. I have been in online entrepreneurship for the past 25 years, and for the past 5 years, I've been involved in building multiple e-commerce revenue streams, both in private label and in retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, which we're going to talk a little bit about later. Marco holds a bachelor's and master's degree in software engineering from Bologna University in Italy. He has a lot of experience in software, in online entrepreneurship, first as a software designer and later on as an entrepreneur. And he's built a large-scale, successful online business, and we're going to talk with him later. Okay, this is my brand. This is how I started. I started private labeling on open water swimming buoys. This is Open Water Sports. It's a brand that I created in the beginning, at the end of 2016, beginning of 2017, and started to sell on Amazon. The business quickly grew. This is us actually in Italy, and this is my listing on Amazon. Please check it out. Feel free to buy. If anybody you interested, a bit of a plug for my business. This is what it is. We have 186 reviews, 4.6 stars, sold hundreds of thousands of euros worth of equipment, and also dollars and Australian dollars and Japanese yen and a lot of other currencies that are not listed here. These are all the marketplaces that Hotspeed Water Sports is sold on. This is we sell in Spain, France, the United Kingdom, Italy, Germany, the United States, Canada, Japan, and Australia. And this is the beautiful thing about Amazon, since they have multiple locations all over the world and they have logistics, they take care of everything. My business is a one-man business, but I sell globally. This is the amazing thing about selling on Amazon. So let's talk a little bit about Amazon. How much does Amazon sell? $280 billion a year. Now, in case you're worried that it's going to slow anytime soon, I don't think you need to be a mathematician to see that the trajectory is up. Okay? Every year it's been going up, and the growth is exponential. This is very important for us because, as we'll learn later on, it's true that the competition is getting stronger, but also the market is getting a lot bigger. Okay, how big is the market share? Okay, Amazon has 37% of online sales worldwide, which means 37% of the money that is made online is made on Amazon through Amazon. This is a humongous amount. This means that all of the other businesses, the WooCommerce, the Shopify, the PrestaShop, all of the other online stores are fighting for the remaining 63%. This is an amazing, amazing opportunity, and this is why we're really excited to work on Amazon and see how your business grows. So there's 353 million products. Obviously, more products are added every day, but this is just, for me, this is when researching for this, it's just a staggering amount of products if you think about it. So other reasons why I personally love Amazon, and I couldn't think of running a business without Amazon, although we're looking at expanding in other places. But the thing about Amazon is that they do everything for you. First of all, marketing, okay? When you're doing a business, any business, a restaurant, a physical shop, an online shop, as everybody knows, the old adage, there's the three most important things that you have to worry about, and that's location, location, location. When you're selling on Amazon, you have a prime location. Everybody that's looking to shop online is aware of Amazon. Some people love it, some people hate it. Everybody buys there. There are very few people who don't buy there, and this is the marketing part, the idea that you are in a mall where everybody goes to shopping. That's where you want to be. Second thing, why we love Amazon, fulfillment. Oop, skip the slide there. Fulfillment. Amazon does all of the work for you. If you're selling on Shopify and you make a sale, you have to put something in a box, stick a label to it, go to the post office and mail it. With Amazon, you do not have to do that. You ship everything to Amazon, you ship a big box full of products to Amazon, and Amazon takes care of fulfillment. This is a big, big thing. Maybe if you're starting off and you're starting to sell, you might think that packaging and picking and packaging is fun. Believe me, it gets very old very fast. The fact that Amazon takes care of fulfillment is a big, big thing, takes a big headache off your head. And finally, customer support. Customers that complain, they don't call you, they call Amazon. Okay? This means that you don't have to employ a call center. You don't have to worry about post-sale support. Everything is managed by Amazon. And this is what we want, right? We all are entrepreneurs. I hope everybody here likes to work hard because, believe me, when we show you how to do this, you will work very, very hard. You're going to have a lot of time, but you are going to be location independent. You can run it from any place in the world, and you can only do that with an Amazon business. It's very difficult to do that if you're running a Shopify or if you're running a WooCommerce shop, because you have to take care of fulfillment. You have to manage either manage the packages yourself or manage the people who are sending the packages. So this really is the dream that you can achieve, and this is basically our bread and butter. Okay, so I'm actually going to skip this slide over here. Let's talk a little bit about what we're going to teach today. So first of all, we are hoping to get you off the ground and selling on Amazon by April 7th. Okay, sounds a little bit unrealistic, but before the lockdown is over, at least the lockdown here in Barcelona, we're hoping to help you get your business off the ground, and we'll show you step by step how to do that. Now, I'd like to talk a little bit about some of the myths, because you might hear a lot of stuff that might discourage you from going on Amazon. You might have heard that Amazon is overcrowded. Amazon has a lot of sellers, as we've seen, but because Amazon is growing, the amount of purchases that's going on Amazon has been growing every year. You saw the graph. It doesn't look like it's going to slow down anytime soon. Now, also, if you want to start on Amazon, you don't have to have a company. You can, if you may. Some sellers prefer companies, some people don't. You don't have to have a company. You can absolutely be what we call here in Spain an autónomo, or a sole trader, as it's known in the UK, and you can sell that way. Okay, so how do people make money on Amazon? There's multiple business models that we're not going to talk about. There's merch that you may have heard of. There's Amazon Custom. We're going to talk about the main two business models that people make money with on Amazon. The first is private label, which I mentioned before. Hotsphere is a private label. You basically sell on Amazon. You create your brand. You develop a product. You create a logo for your brand. You register your brand. You do all of those things, and the brand is yours. Right? If one day you're tired of running the business, that's a business that you could sell. It's a very good, very attractive business model because you are creating a business that later on you can exit. Okay, but you need to be aware of a few things. First of all, there's a large initial investment. I would say between 5,000 and 10,000 euros to get off the ground. But remember, it sounds like a lot, but if you're starting a restaurant, if you're starting any other business, if you're starting a shop, a physical shop, you're talking about 100,000, 200,000 before you see the first. You have to invest in marketing. You have to invest in renovating a physical place. So the amount of investment that you need to do in order to start a private label may sound large, but it's not very large compared to other business models. But stick around because we're going to show you how to even reduce that. Okay. The other thing that you have to be aware of: you want to be patient. Private label takes time. You need to build a brand. You need to get your reviews. If anybody is familiar with Amazon, they know that Amazon is very, very review centric. So if your competitors have 100 reviews, 200 reviews, and you don't have any reviews, there is a good chance that you won't sell anything. So there's ways around it. There's ways to build it, but it takes time, 6 to 9 months. About 6 is optimistic. 9 months is probably more realistic. Okay. The fourth thing to remember is that product research is really hard. People find a very hard time finding a product that works for them. And also, there's a high risk of failure, which means that you can do your research, you can find out all of the products that fit your category. You can choose a product, and the product just won't succeed. And there's myriad of reasons why it won't succeed. Maybe competition is too rough. Maybe you didn't assess the amount of sales early enough. There are many reasons why your business might fail, but as we mentioned, it's still a very attractive business model. Once you do it, you have a model that you can go ahead and you have a business that you can sell. Okay, the next business model that we're going to talk about is reselling popular brands, also known as online arbitrage. Okay? Basically, what we're doing is we are looking for products. We'll see later on how this is done. But basically what we're doing is we're looking for products that's sold on Amazon already. They have the reviews, they have the photos and the copy and everything. And all we're doing is we're hitching a ride, so to speak, on an existing listing in order to sell. Now, the advantages of this is you have a relatively small initial investment. Okay? You can start from $100, $200, whatever you want. You can start with 10,000 if you want, but you can definitely start small. So if cash flow is a problem, then you can definitely start small. There's a quick turnaround. So we're going to see exactly how this is done. But all of the products that you do usually in this is you source in your home country, be it Spain or Germany or the UK or Italy or France. And since it's sourced in your local country, you can get it quickly to your location, to your office, your home office, and ship it to Amazon. And typically, you can get it from the moment you purchase it to Amazon between 4 to 7 days. You can get it on Amazon already selling, and 2 weeks already sold to a customer. Like we had a big shipment that arrived the day before yesterday on Amazon, and yesterday already these products are already selling. The other advantage of this is you can scale quickly. You can start small, you can start with 100, 200, and if you see things are working, you can take and reinvest it. You probably want to maybe consider hiring a virtual assistant later on. We'll talk about that later, but that's a possibility, but that enables you to scale even faster. The next point is that the system that we're going to show you will enable you automatic product selection. So remember, we talk about private label. It's difficult. You may make mistakes. It's high risk, but it's very profitable. Here, there is no risk. The system that we'll show you will give you products that are profitable, that are selling, and basically, if you buy them, you will be able to sell them for a profit. So this is a extremely important advantage. Now, the next advantage is you don't have to worry about advertising and reviews. Forget about all of that stuff, because basically you are hitching a ride on existing listings that somebody else has created. So you don't have to worry about advertising and you don't have to worry about reviews, because if you do the automatic product selection, you will know that the products are selling and you don't worry about those things. Okay, so let's hop right in. Like we said, we want to make sure that your business is up and running quickly. So what I ask you to do, and people who stick until the end will get the presentation. So don't worry about writing this down, and certainly don't do it now. Stick around, because we're going to teach you some very interesting tricks that you may not be aware of. Go into sellercentral-europe.amazon.com. I'm going to leave it on screen a few more seconds. sellercentral-europe.amazon.com. Okay. When you get there, there's a big greenish Register Now button. Click on the Register Now button. You will be brought to a page here. The page is, if the page is in Spanish and you don't speak Spanish, don't worry about it. Amazon enables you to start to run everything here in English. So if you go to the UK, you can start it in the UK, but if you go to Spain, you can also do all of the back-end selling stuff in English, so that should not be a deterrent. Okay, it'll give you an option to create an account. You can either use your existing Amazon account if you have one, or you can create a new one. I don't know if there's any advantage to either one or the other. Just choose whatever's comfortable. Some people prefer to have a separate email account for the seller account. That's not necessary, but I can understand why people would want to do that. Okay, now, let me just go back one slide. Okay, so notice that before, there is a cost of 39 euros a month. You don't necessarily have to pay that if you don't want to. If you just want to start small, then you don't have to pay that monthly amount. Once you're logged in to Amazon Seller Central, you will see that they're in the settings over here. If you go to account info, this is already after you created the account and you logged into Seller Central. Account info, and you will see that right now the account has a professional designation, which means that you're paying 39 euros. This is just, you can go ahead and do that. If you're going to start your business, you can do that. If you don't want to, you can go into Manage, click on Manage, and then just downgrade so you don't have to pay that amount. That's it. After the presentation, I encourage all of you to do that. It has no cost. You can start the process, and that way you can start selling as soon as possible. Great. Well, now I'm going to hand you over to Marco, and Marco will show you how to find the products and how to source them. So, Marco, take it away.
I'm back here in the presentation. I hope everybody enjoyed the very first part. I invite you to write comments in the comment section of the live stream. If you have any, we'll pick them as soon as we read them, or we are going to answer the more complex questions at the end. But please use the comment section to ask your questions. So thank you, Ari, for this wonderful introduction. I'm now going to take over. So I'm going to hide this, and now I'm the protagonist. So as Ari anticipated, I'm going to explain you how we build a business based on reselling popular brands on Amazon that generate thousands and thousands of sales every year. So this is a business model that is actually working. We are using it, and we are the live proof that this business model is a real thing. It's a different way of doing business on Amazon in respect of what you might already have heard from other training, but I can assure you that this business model is as viable as all the others that are currently out there. Let me enable the presentation. I hope you still see me. So how it's done? What does it mean reselling popular brands on Amazon? It means fundamentally 4 steps. So if you follow this 4-step process, you're going to have your business in place, up and running. And these 4 steps are searching for suppliers. So you need to find reliable suppliers that have vast catalog in which you can find thousands and thousands of products that you can investigate if they can be profitable to be resell on Amazon. And this is the very first step. Once you reached out this step, you can start searching in these catalogs to find actually profitable products. You want to find products that you're going to sell on Amazon for a profit, so that the price is going to be a fundamental aspect. We are going to see how to select products later on during this presentation. But definitely, this step is fundamental, and it's one of the more critical ones of this business model. Third step, you need to ship to Amazon the products you purchased, and you want them to be managed by Amazon FBA. You want Amazon to ship these products to your end customer. It's very easy for you to have Amazon manage all this complexity. Otherwise, you have to ship every single individual product by yourself. And if you're small, if you're not a structured company, logistics can be a very big pain for you. So if you're starting right now, it's definitely recommendable to use Amazon FBA as your preferred way to ship products on Amazon. Last but not least, once your products are selling on Amazon, you want to keep an eye, you want to track all your sales. You want to make sure that what you're selling is going as you expect. You want to keep measures of this, and above all, you want to be sure that your inventory is never running out of stock. You want to replenish your inventory. You want to buy more units of the products that are selling so that you never run out of stock. So if you follow these 4 steps, and you cycle through them, you're going to have your business in place. It's as simple as that. Then you can assume that searching for new suppliers, it's an exercise that it's not that difficult to accomplish. Indeed, it's true. So the most difficult aspect of this business model is finding profitable products. And that's what we are going to cover during this presentation. So let's start with some definition. So what do we mean with profitable product? A profitable product is a product that is actually generating a profit. So each unit of this product that can generate a profit if you buy them from a supplier, from a store, and you resell them on Amazon. But that's not enough. So a profitable product that is not selling, that nobody's buying, is not a product that we want to have in our inventory. So we want to have in our inventory products that are also selling. So both these aspects, the profitability for every single unit and the sales volume, are equally important for this selection process. So we want to have products that are both profitable and selling fast. How to find them? Actually, they're everywhere. They're already everywhere. So it's just about be able to recognize them, be fast to identify them, and be the first to start selling them. Let's pick an example. So what do we mean when we say that profitable products are really everywhere? Let's pick a very popular store here in Spain, but it's definitely present and available in a lot of other countries in Europe. I'm talking about Carrefour. There was this offer, I think it's still on, if I'm not mistaken, even today, for this surveillance camera, security camera, that is sold on Carrefour for 1990 euros. And if we quickly check on Amazon, in this case, I've picked Amazon Germany as a marketplace, as a reference marketplace for this product. The same exact product is sold for 49.99 euros. You can see there is a consistent price gap that is allowing us to make a profit. So how do we calculate profit? Luckily, Amazon provides a very useful tool called Fulfilled by Amazon Revenue Calculator. If you introduce all the parameters in this tool, and this tool is available to all Amazon sellers, you can have a very precise profit calculation for your product. So you introduce your purchase cost and you introduce your expected sales cost, and you have an exact calculation of the unit profit. The only thing that Amazon does not provide is VAT calculation. So that you have to add it by yourself. And that's what we usually do when we have to select our products, because we want to be profitable, even including VAT calculation. So for this security camera, you can see that if we buy it for 99.90 euros at Carrefour and we sell it for 49.99 euros on Amazon Germany, our expected per unit profit is going to be 1936 euros for each unit that we sell. So now the question is, how much can we expect to sell? So how many units are we going to sell? Are Amazon customers going to buy if we ship a full stock of these security cameras on Amazon FBA? Well, this information is quite difficult to calculate because Amazon does not provide any information about sales volume. You cannot have straight from Amazon any precise number on how many units have been sold in the previous period, in the previous month. Luckily, there are a lot of tools available on the market, and our favorite one is called Keepa. And Keepa is giving you very detailed information about the historical price trend and best seller rank of each Amazon product available on every single European marketplace. When we mention best-selling rank, it means that every time Amazon generates a sale, this number is going to change. And every time this number changes, it means that there is a sale happening on Amazon. So if you're able to use Keepa in the right way and to track all these price variations, you can calculate how many units have been sold in the past, and therefore, if the trend is stable, you can also make assumption on how the product is going to behave in the future. So by predicting the past, by analyzing the past, you can predict the future. So for this security camera, we already made the analysis on Keepa graph, and then the result is that we can expect to sell at least 18 units for the coming months on the German marketplace. So now let's go back to the calculation. So we were having 19.36 euro per unit. We have to multiply this times the 18 units that we are expected to sell on Amazon Germany, and we have a whopping total of 348 euros only on the German marketplace. Luckily, we are in Europe, so all our European marketplaces are going to be connected, so products are going to be available everywhere in Europe, starting from your Amazon warehouse. So all these sales are going to happen simultaneously all around Europe. So if we expand this calculation and we do this calculation for every single marketplace, I've already done this for you, we end up with a product that can generate 962 euros every month, just for one single product. If you sell this product, if we have enough inventory to fulfill all this demand, we can generate 962 euros every month with one single product to sell. And this product was available on a common store. So we are not talking about wholesaling or reaching out exotic suppliers from China. We are talking about stores that are selling their products in Europe to other European companies. Let's pick one more case, just to give you a better idea. Probably a lot of you, you already know another big retail store here in Spain. It's called El Corte Inglés. El Corte Inglés is offering this Lego Ninjago temple at the price of 72 euros. We can buy it, and if you go and compare it on the Amazon UK, I picked Amazon UK in this case just to make you another example. The same product, exactly the same product, is sold for 126,85 pounds. In UK, the Amazon marketplace is in pound. So now let's go back to the calculator. I've done the calculation for you through the tool, and you can see that after converting pounds to euro, we have an expected profit of 29.74 euros for each unit that we can sell on Amazon UK. Again, we want to estimate the sales volume to be sure that all these products they're not going to stay on our inventory, but we are going to sell them to final customers. So we want to have moving products. We want to have products that are not just sitting there waiting for somebody to buy. We want products that are moving fast, that are flying off the shelf. We want products that if we send them in, after 1 month, they're already sold out, or even less. So for this product in the UK marketplace, we can expect to sell at least 9 units sold each month, only in the UK marketplace. Let's sum everything up. 29.74 euros profit per unit, multiplied times 9 units a month. We have an expected sales volume of 268 euros in UK only. Let's expand this exercise everywhere in Europe. Germany, 568, France, 123, UK, we already calculated, Italy, a little bit less, 32 euros only. But summing everything up, we have another product worth 990 euros a month. One more, just to prove that we can really sell anything and we're not restricted to any particular category. Here I found a very interesting trash bin that is sold on another popular retail store here in Spain named Fnac. I think Fnac is also available in other countries, in France and Belgium, I've seen, probably in Germany as well. In any case, it's a popular retail store, something that you can find without too much difficulty on the web. So this trash bin is sold for 90.61 euros on Fnac. And if you go and check on Amazon Italy, the same exact product is sold for 149 euros. Amazing. So let's see how much can we make out of it. For each unit we sell, it's going to be 12.71 euros, according to our calculation. Let's see how many units can we generate. This is a very fast-moving product on the Italian marketplace. So we can expect to sell at least 23 units every month. So let's sum everything up. In Italy only, we have 292 euros profit for this trash bin. So we can sell trash bins on Amazon for 292 euros in the Italian marketplace. Let's sum everything on marketplaces. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ari, can you please pick questions from the live feed so that I can continue? Go for it, Ari. Wait. They're telling me that you're not live because you're not in the presentation. So let's keep the questions for later. We have some technical difficulties here. let's answer all the question to the end, because this tool is not allowing us to have a share microphone if we are not on the same screen. Okay, let's continue. So we just analyzed our third random product that is able to generate for us 692 euros profit per month. So some advanced techniques. So when you start selling using these techniques, using this business model, you realize that you have endless opportunities to get even better deals. So we are talking about retail stores. So this means that they want as many people as possible to buy their products and to have discounts. So your purpose, in order to maximize your profit, is to find these discounts and use them to buy these products and to get even a better deal and even a better price to resell on Amazon. How do we do that? Some advanced techniques I've listed here. Every big retailer, they have a promotional page. They offer flash deals. They run discounts during certain periods of the year. You want to be sure to be there to get these discounts as soon as they are available. So subscribe to their newsletter, visit frequently their promo page, their flash deals page if they have one. Be sure that every time there is a discount, you are there to buy as many units as possible of what's profitable to resell on Amazon. Then on top of that, you can also search outside the retailers' pages and search for promo codes for to be used in the store in order to get fixed discounts. Like, for example, there are some popular promo code websites that are offering promo codes. Like Groupon, like Cholómetro here in Spain, ABC Descuentos in Spain also, and Stilo. So all these websites, their only purpose is to offer you coupons to buy products on big retail stores and to have discounts. Then on top of that, I would highly recommend for everybody to subscribe to cashback plans. So there are certain websites like Berubi, like Shopee Day or Cashback World that they offer cashback refunds for out of every purchase, as a certain percentage of every purchase that you place on a retail store that is affiliated with these cashback sites, you can get it back in the form of cashback after placing orders. So you want to be sure to have this cashback active when you place orders and to get even better prices for your products. Then a lot of sites also have invite a friend promotion. So if you invite other people to buy from the same store, you get 5 euros discount or 5 euro promo code that you can use anytime. So be sure to leverage on every single promotion and discount to buy products from big retail stores. Here I've added a screenshot of one of the most popular coupon websites here in Spain, that is having El Corte Inglés, one of the stores that we analyzed before. And they constantly offer on a daily basis different coupons. In this case, I see that there is a very interesting one, minus 60% for every shoe and clothing for the sport category. So every time you go on Corte Inglés and you buy sport shoes, you can get a 60% off. That's a massive discount. You want to profit of this coupon before placing your order. Otherwise, we have here another option with the cashback website, Berubi. So Berubi, if you log into Berubi and then you visit El Corte Inglés, when you place an order, you will get 3.70% of your purchase back in a form of cashback. So you want to have this active, you want to use this cashback because you're definitely going to get an enormous cashback once you reach interesting purchase volumes. You want to combine all these techniques. So you want to maximize your profitability by adding up different pieces in order to get always the best price. So to wrap up, what is key to succeed in this business model? So there are very few things that you have to keep in mind. It's all about numbers. It's a numbers game. You want to be sure that you have access to as many stores as possible. So that's the key to success. The more stores you can analyze, the more catalogs you can access, the higher the probability that you're going to find more and more products to buy and resell on Amazon. The number of available stores is really incredible, so there is no limit. You can add as many stores you want, big ones, small ones. You want to have access to as many catalogs as possible. Your success in the online arbitrage business depends on how many stores you have in your pocket and how many stores you can analyze. And the other fundamental aspect is how fast can you analyze these catalogs. So if you have a catalog of 100,000 units, you want to be fast. You want to analyze every single product, and you want to discard those that are not profitable as fast as possible. Doing it one by one is almost impossible, but indeed the speed is key. And you need to set in place mechanisms, you need to set in place processes, you need to set in place tools, you need to buy tools in order to speed everything up and to go as fast as possible and to move to the next one as soon as possible. These two elements are key to success in this business. Speed and numbers are key to succeed. So how we did it? We started from scratch. We were checking products one by one, comparing them on Amazon using the reseller, the Amazon FBA calculator to calculate our profit. It was a long exercise, but it was working. So we made it, we did it, and we continued, and then we decided to build a software to automate everything. We spent the last 2 years building this software, optimizing it for our business, making sure that all the details are in place, in order that our business is going to on autopilot. We want to search products, we want to instruct people to search products for us, and we want this to be extremely fast. And that's why we created ecommerce.eu. That is our software for analyzing suppliers' catalog. This software allows you to search inside every single product of your suppliers, and you can filter out depending on what's your criteria. You can filter out by profit, you can filter out by monthly profit, you can filter out by price. You want to search on a specific ASIN that is available on Amazon. If it's available also on your suppliers, you want to search on the barcode. If you want to search on a specific element based on the barcode, you can select on which marketplace you can see results. You want to see results, but you can. We highly recommend you to keep them all activate so that you can compare all the results at once. And that's how it's displayed once you run a search. So I've fine-tuned the search to result on the camera that we were analyzing before. As you can see on screen, you have a lot of information with colors to help you identify if a product is profitable or not. You have the two images, the one from Amazon, the one from the provider, because you want to be 100% sure that we are talking about the same product and there's not going to be any mistake when you ship it to Amazon. We want to see how much is the price on Amazon. We want to see how much is the price on the supplier side, on the store. You want to see the profit calculation that is automatically done based on the Amazon fee. It's precise to the cent. So every single new number that you see here is extremely precise and based on years of experience. And we cross-check every single product that we sold, and they're all accurate to the very last cent. And last but not least, you also have access to Keepa graphs. So I mentioned you before about Keepa. You want to have Keepa in front of your eyes as much as possible to see sales volume. We extrapolate sales a month with our algorithm, but you want to have Keepa graphs in front of your eyes to see if the product is really selling fast or not. And that's why we added Keepa graph to the interface. So in this screen, you have everything you need in order to make a quick decision. You don't have to run any calculation. The software is going to do that for yourself. And the most amazing part is that you can analyze hundreds of products a day, and you can scale fast and you can run as fast as possible in order to identify those that are really profitable. You can order them in order based on your expected profit. So you want to be able to find the best ones and to discard all the others. And we're talking about millions of products that we evaluate on a daily basis. As you can see, I've taken screenshot also of the other products. All the calculation, they reflect what it was shown by the Amazon calculator. If you want to cross-check them, I invite you to do that. And also the trash bin is here. As you can see, it's not profitable in Spain and UK, but the total expected profit is definitely interesting for this product to be purchased and sold on Amazon all over Europe. The most important thing here is that all European countries are displayed at once, so you don't have to run searches on every single one of them. You have all 6 of them, including NL that just got launched. You can compare the performances and the profitability of your products on every single one of them all at once. So the selection and the identification of profitable products is extremely fast using this software. So at this point, you might start thinking, okay, but how much can I make? And especially how much can I make if I start from scratch, if I start today? So we prepared a little case study for you, just to give you some numbers and some very realistic hypotheses on how much you can, how fast can you build your business using this method and all the tools that we are going to offer you. So let's make some assumptions first. Let's assume that you found a store. You found a store and you start searching for products. Based on our statistics, based on our numbers, we can tell you for sure that in every store you're going to analyze, on average, there's going to be at least 3 profitable products that you can find every month. It's a very pessimistic estimate, because any given store, I can tell you for sure that it's going to give you way more products, but we want to be pessimistic in this calculation just to prove you that these numbers are realistic, are definitely achievable by anybody. So pick a random store, search for all the inventory, all in the full catalog, and you will end up for sure with at least 3 products or more, and the most probably it's going to be more, but we want to be conservative. Then you want to be able to ship enough units to cover at least 1 month in terms of sales on Amazon. So if you combine all the marketplaces, you don't want to ship less than 10 units for each product that you find. So for every product that you identify, for each profitable products, you want to buy at least 10 units. I can tell you for sure that this number is going to be bigger than what I'm telling you, but I just want to keep them as low as possible to make it more realistic for you. And as I've shown you before, once you find a profitable product, you want this product to sell for at least 10 euros profit each. So each of these products that you find, they are going to sell at least for 10 euros a unit. So given these assumptions, let's get into the math. And let's assume that you want to start relatively small. You want to analyze 3 stores in your first month of operations. So you start your business, you have your 3 stores, catalogs, you enter them into the e-commerce business, into the commerce application, and you end up having 3 products each for each store. So this means 9 products in total for the first month. You want to buy 10 units of them, so this means that you're going to buy and ship to Amazon 90 units during your first month. And since you picked products that are going to be profitable for at least 10 euros, your first month you're going to sell for a profit. So this is not sales this is not a sales price. It is not revenue. This is really profit. We are talking about, we choose 3 stores, an expected profit of 900 euros net a month. Then let's say that you want to grow. So second month is not going to be only 900 euros. You want to have more stores because you're getting better in managing your operations. You want to ship fast. You want to manage more products. Let's say that you want to have 1 more store under your belt. You want to have 4 stores, and running the calculation again, this is going to total up in your second month of operation for an interesting number of 1,200 euros profit a month. So here we are talking about profit. We are not talking about sales. We are talking about profit. Let's go on. Still plus one store every month. We want to grow little by little. Third month of operation, 1,500. Fourth month of operation, if you keep adding one store, 1,800. Fifth month of operations, 7 stores we have under our belt, 2,100. And 6 months, and then we stop our calculation. Our growth is quite linear, adding only one store every month. After 6 months, you are very likely to be able to earn 2,400 euros profit every single month. So this is a very cautious approach. So let's see. Stream this way, no, this way. And I'm going to, okay. Now it should be fine. I've been reported that this was not working correctly. Now it should. Okay, we are back live. So I was as I was telling before, you want to build your business gradually. You want to grow, and with this cautious approach of one store every month, after 6 months, you can have a business that is generating 2,400 euros profit a month by searching products in 8 different stores. But let's say that you're more ambitious. Let's say that you want to grow faster. Let's say that one store is not enough for you. So it depends on your ambition, and it depends on how fast you are able to scale up. Let's say, for example, that you want to grow 3 new stores every month. So after every month, you want to build up a bigger catalog by combining products from 3 stores more every month. So you still start from 3. So your first month profit is going to be 900 euros profit a month. But after 6 months, if you work well enough, if you add 3 stores, and if you evaluate products from all these stores, you might end up having an interesting profit a month of 5,400 euros a month. And these are definitely numbers that can change a lot of people's lives, and you can definitely think about a different lifestyle when you reach this level of income.
Okay, let's roll back and see if we can answer a few of the questions. I'm just gonna don't know if we can answer all of them, but let's see.
Let's pick from the very beginning.
Yes. Okay. So I see one question: how many marketplaces are there? At the moment, there are 6 marketplaces, which is France.
Yes.
France, Germany, the United Kingdom, Spain,
Italy, and then
Italy, and right now the Netherlands. So soon we're going to have the Netherlands. Let's see. Yes, proof of residency. Proof of residency, you will have to be legal at the country that you work in. So yes, don't take legal advice from an online seminar, but yes, you want to talk to a historian, you want to get your papers in order. Do you need multiple accounts to sell in different countries? No, you do not. Once you register in Spain, and this is the beautiful thing about Amazon, once you register in Spain, you can ship to Spain, and Amazon will sell Europe-wide. So if you noticed on our software, Our software is built for Amazon EU, the only software, the first and only software at the moment that does this. So we will tell you how profitable you will be if you ship to Spain, and how much money you will make, assuming that your products are stored in Spain and are shipped to Germany. Now, if you register for something that's called Pan-European FBA, you can lower down your costs further. You'll have to declare taxes in all of these countries, and that's probably not something that you want to do out of the gate. You want to wait a while for that. But yes, absolutely. One account, sell to all 6 geographies, all 6 marketplaces in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see here that Andrea is asking, do you really need multiple accounts to sell in different countries? So the answer is you need only one account to sell all over Europe.
Yeah.
So Ali, what are the main reasons for these huge price gaps? You mean, I assume you mean between suppliers and Amazon. So Amazon and suppliers, they're not connected in any way. There is no price synchronization between these 2 entities, and usually suppliers, they run deals and they run offers on products that they want to sell fast. There could be many reasons, because they are willing to bring in new products, or maybe they are willing to combine these promotions together with other products. So they have the reasons to run offers on products. And Amazon is not going to reflect these prices automatically. They are not synchronized. So we want to profit of the difference between suppliers and Amazon. And this is going to be always like this. So there's always going to be products that are not matched with Amazon. And this is what we need to find, and this is what we want to sell in order to make a profit.
Yeah, because think about it like this. A lot of times a store wants to get rid of a stock for whatever reason. So it might want to sell off an entire stock for, say, 50% off. And these products are still sold on Amazon. The price on Amazon doesn't change just because it's changed on Fnac or Corte Inglés or whatever other store that you buy from. So basically, the idea of the software, because our software analyzes millions and millions of products, we find the products that have the margin that you can make money with.
Yeah. Let's move to the next question. Hector is asking, you have to store this product in your home and send it to the Amazon warehouse when a purchase occurs, or how it works. So you can, when you start, you can have all these products shipped to your place, prepare them, slam them into a box, and ship them to Amazon. After a while, you realize that you have to deal with a lot of packages, and it's going to be quite difficult for you to manage everything from your living room. So you want to outsource and you want to automate this part. You want to find partners that can help you manage all these products. We did it. We are not having our products managed anymore at our local warehouse. We outsourced everything to a Spanish company that is doing the work for us. So when you grow big, you want to have mechanisms, you want to have systems to scale up and to outsource the most time-consuming and activities that are part of this business. But you can start small. You can start on your living room. We've done this. We started in our local warehouse. We started small, and we decided to grow bigger after a while.
Yeah, sorry, let me just expand. Hector, if I understand your question, you're asking, do you need to ship when you make a sale to Amazon? No. So the whole idea from the very beginning is when you purchase the items, you ship them to Amazon, and Amazon takes care of what's called the pick and pack. So all you know is if you have the notifications turned on, and you will know when you made a sale. And believe me, it's a lot of fun to sit in a cafe or on the beach and find out that you just made a sale.
Yep. You don't have to ship every single unit by yourself. You ship entire boxes to Amazon, and Amazon takes care of shipping every single unit in the moment in which it's sold. So it's definitely a less complex exercise for you as a seller, because Amazon helps you a lot during this process. That's the most interesting aspect of working with Amazon from a fulfillment point of view. Then let's go to the next question. You have to label it before. Jenny is asking, yes, and you have to label it before shipping it to the warehouse. The labeling aspect is, it depends on Amazon. So Amazon will tell you which products needs to be labeled and which one not. So you need to carefully follow instructions that are provided step by Amazon. We can definitely guide you through this for the first time if you join our program. But definitely Amazon is going to instruct every seller on how to prep and to label products when they need to be shipped to Amazon warehouses. Then Andrea is asking, did you count in expensive the cost to send products to Amazon? The cost of shipping everything to Amazon is not a direct cost of the product. So usually the calculation is done on top of. We are talking about cents here. So shipping a product to Amazon should not cost more than a few cents. So if this is having an impact on your business, it means that probably you need to think about your business processes. In general, these costs are spread across multiple products, are spread across multiple shipments. So this means that it's very inefficient to calculate the impact of all these small costs on every single product. You can do it, especially when you're small, but you're really talking about a few cents compared to tens of euros or even more of profit.
Remember that you don't have to take care of that. Once you, this is one of the most attractive things about Amazon is once you get your product from the suppliers and you create a shipment, Amazon sends UPS to pick it over from you. You don't have to worry about storing it. It's the first time you do it, it's a boatload of fun because basically Amazon, you tell Amazon, I have 15s of this, 10s of this, 5 of this, and then Amazon tells you to put it in 1 or 2 boxes. You slap a label on it, you call UPS, and UPS comes and picks it up, and you don't have to worry about it. And the cost for, say, a 15-kilo box is 4 euros. And in that box, you can have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 products. So the cost of shipping to Amazon is negligible in most cases. Andrea's also asking, when you say store, do you mean a type of product? No. So when you go into our software, you see that you'll see a long list of suppliers that you'll have. So you can either choose your own suppliers. You can bring your own suppliers, which we'll look at for you, or you can take a look at our suppliers, which we will give you in the limited time offer that you see over here. Oh, over here. Sorry. Yes. So we will give you a few shops so you can start out with. This is just to start out with so you can start playing and learning the product. But very soon you'll want to expand and add more shops. So when we say store, we mean either El Corte Inglés or Fnac or one of these large catalogs.
So Christian is asking, many European countries does the Amazon FBA support? The answer is yes. All the 5 main ones, they do. So France, Italy, Spain, UK, and Germany, they offer FBA program. And now Amazon is also adding Amazon Netherlands in this list. So you're gonna probably have you're gonna be able to ship products to Amazon, the Netherlands directly, and they're going to manage FBA as well. Then the fulfillment coverage is including more countries. So a lot of other European countries are included, but these are the main ones to which you can actually ship products to. Then Amazon, when you make a sale in Austria, for example, or in Belgium, they're going to ship it from the nearest country. So for Austria is going to be Germany, and for Belgium is going to be France, for example. So the whole Europe is covered by Amazon, but there are a few countries that are available for FBA. Then Maya is asking, is there any limitation on beauty, cosmetic, and or food products to be sold across EU? You want to get it, Ari?
Yes. So food, cosmetics, anything that goes, basically the rule of thumb is this, anything that goes inside your body or on your skin is regulated. It's an opportunity. It's not something that we do. You can definitely do it yourself. but you have to be aware that you might have to jump through a few more hoops in order to get approved by Amazon to sell those things. But you can definitely do that. Each one of these categories may be gated. So gated is the term that Amazon uses in order to say you can or cannot sell it. And you want to get ungated for these categories, and you might be required to provide certain documentation, especially if you're talking about food. The other complication of food is that you have to deal with expiration dates. So if you're maintaining stock, you want to make sure that the stock moves, and you have to update the expiration dates on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Did I leave anything out, Marco?
No, it's perfectly fine. So I see that a lot of people were asking about having the PowerPoint presentation. I want to assure everybody that we are going to share the PowerPoint presentation at the end of this workshop. You're going to have the link to download it. So don't worry that everything we presented is available for you to have after this workshop is over. Then let's pick another question, a very interesting one. Where was that? By Jenny. Once ungated in a category, how do you deal with inauthenticity claims? Amazon requires an invoice of quantity of 10 or more from the wholesalers. How do you get around that? So first of all, you are always supposed to buy products from reliable suppliers. So since you're not importing from China or from some weird exotic supplier, all the products you have in your warehouse, in your inventory, are going to be authentic. That's our first important point to be successful and to live a long life on Amazon. Don't buy products from unreliable suppliers. Always select suppliers that are reliable and they can give you regular invoices, and you can be sure that products coming from there are authentic. And that's what we always aim for when selecting our suppliers. So all the suppliers that you're going to find in our list, you can be 100% sure that they're reliable. They can issue regular invoices. And if Amazon requires some proof, you can provide the invoices coming from these suppliers, and Amazon is going to accept them. It already happened to us that we had to prove the authenticity of our products, and we had zero issue in getting through this. Amazon is very cooperative. They clearly mention what they need, and once you provide it to them, they are happy to restore your operations and to let you continue what you're doing without any limitation. So again, the authenticity issue with this business model is not a problem at all, as long as you buy from reliable suppliers. Let's see. Where is Maya?
Here, I see a question from Sophia. She's asking, can this work if I live in Barcelona, but my company is registered in an EU country that is not one of the warehouse countries you mentioned? Or do I need to become at least an autonomo? So no, you don't have to become an autonomo. As long as you're legal in any of the countries, then you can operate. But if you store merchandise in a specific,
I would highly recommend to have a talk with an accountant regarding this topic. It's a very sensible topic. It could be very dangerous, so it's more appropriate to have a conversation with an accountant in order to make any decision regarding this aspect.
Yeah, I agree. Don't take accounting advice or legal advice from an online seminar. But yes, that's what we can say about that subject.
So Maya is asking, how do I make sure I'm on the top of the page to get sales, and how can I get faster reviews? Any hacks? You want to take this, Ari?
Yes. So if we're talking about the private label, the most important hack is never to use hacks. Okay? If you want to get to the top of the page, you want to do it. There are loads of people that will offer you reviews in exchange for payment, or reviews in exchange for getting a free product. There's a lot of people doing it. but that's the fastest way to get your account closed. And if your account is closed, then your business is done. It's very difficult to reopen your account, and it's very difficult to argue with them. So what I would recommend is you want to do PPC campaigns if you can. So first of all, you want to go into a category that's not too competitive. If you go into a category and you see that the people that are selling on the first page of that category have 200, 300, 400 reviews, pick a different category. Don't go into that unless you want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why will you need to spend it? Because then you'll have to give away products for free, right? Or give away products really, really cheap in order to encourage sales, or you'll have to spend hundreds of thousands on advertising. So the way to do that is if you first of all, pick a category that's not that competitive, invest a lot in PPC. There's great material out there on the web on how to create PPC campaigns. You can also contact us. We also offer consulting service. Please just, we're gonna leave our contacts below. If you want to contact us and do that, that's very interesting. We are more concentrating in this webinar on the online arbitrage opportunity, but if you're interested in other things, please contact us and we will contact you, and maybe we can help you with that as well.
Okay, I don't see any more questions passing by. Feel free to shoot them so that we can answer them.
Did we forget anybody? Does anybody want to?
If we forget anybody, please write again so that we can pick.
Yeah, Ali's asking, how about the cost of shipment to European or US Amazon warehouse for a reliable supplier in China? So we're not going to talk about this specific seminar. We might do a different workshop about doing that. All of the products that we're choosing here are products that you source in Europe. So you don't have to deal with China. You don't have to deal with customs. You just source the product here in Europe and you ship to Amazon.
Okay, I don't see any other questions.
Yes. Can you recommend an accountant? Absolutely. We have an accountant. The accountant has a special offer for people who are doing Amazon through us. So shoot me an email. I'm going to actually write my WhatsApp over here. Let me see if I can do that. Oops, not what I meant to do. Oops, not what I meant to do. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just going to write my my WhatsApp over here. Sorry, my computer's a bit slow here.
Okay, so we have another question coming. Alex is asking, what kind of time investment per week would you say is reasonable or recommended when getting started? Side hustle possible or full-time focus? To answer you, Alex, it all depends on how fast you want to grow. So if you want to reach an interesting profit amount, you need to invest time. You can build up. You can definitely start as a side hustle. There is no requirement for how much time you invest. The amount of time you invest is going to affect the speed at which your business is growing. So the less time you invest, the slower your business will grow. So it depends on what's your profit expectation, but you can start as little as possible with very few hours a week to have your business up and running. Okay, I think that for tonight, that's it. I wish you a very good night. Thank you for joining our webinar of tonight, and I hope to see you soon again in the future.